Somehow this has become routine. The reporting is routine. My response here at this podium ends up being routine. The conversation in the aftermath of it, we've become numb to this. We talked about this after Columbine and Blacksburg, after Tucson, after Newtown, after Aurora, after Charleston.
I was coming from lunch and I'm in the classroom. I was sitting down and all I heard was pop, pop, pop. And the moment I heard pop, I cleared it. I left. I was not going to deal with that. They all made us run to Westglades, and when they were prepared, we have drills for that, right? It was at least 7 shots, and then after I heard the shots, I was leaving. And when I was leaving, I heard like at least 2 more.
We have a shooter in custody.
A 16-year-old with a gun forced the lockdown of an Arkansas school today. It happened this morning at Marion High. Fox 13's Sarah Blue found out the school went high-tech to broadcast this emergency. Sarah explains how this new technology, an app, helped keep everyone at school safe.
Marion Police Chief Gary Kelly told me a 16-year-old student is charged for having a gun on school property. Marion School's deputy superintendent told me they were prepared. They've been using an app for the last 4 months that, in situations like an active shooter, sends an alert to all of the teachers and faculty and calls police at the same time.
Before we knew how many students were dead, before we knew the name of the alleged gunman, we were starting to see students share their experiences on Twitter, on Snapchat, on Instagram. There's one video that appears to be shot by a student in a classroom cowering in the back of the classroom as gunfire rings out very, very close to them. I think for a lot of people who were viewing this who maybe aren't that age or aren't experienced with how people use these tools now, that might have felt like a really jarring decision to make. But you have to remember that teenagers use these tools all the time to document their lives. They're in a classroom with a dozen other students and they have this lifeline for them, their phones. So now you have a situation where kids are doing what they naturally do. In a way, this is just an extension of that.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.